What's going on, guys? I'm Lucky Aces, and if you guys have been watching the channel, you know I've recently put a blue collar bobbers Springer seat on my 2008 Honda Shadow 750 Aero. Now when I put the seat on and went for the first ride, I noticed a few things about it, and mainly it was sitting me really close to the tank, which, you know, wasn't super uncomfortable. So I made a modification or two, and it sits a whole lot better. I'm hoping you guys can see this. Now, I didn't actually need any extra parts to do this. Essentially what I did was I took the mounting point for the front of the seat, rotated it 180 degrees, and the bracket, I don't know how you can see that attaches the springs to the rear of the seat, I also rotated that 180 degrees. And as it turns out, everything still lines up perfect. So instead of the springs sitting back around here, the front of the seat sitting like right up on the tank, it actually moves me back to right about where I was sitting with the Mustang seat. And it's actually pretty comfortable. Now, it looks like there is a little bit of rub on the spring on the frame, so we got to keep an eye on that. It may rub on the seat pan. Only time will tell. But as far as comfort, this is a heck of a lot better. Now, I do have one or two notes, so let's go ahead and hop on a bike and we'll talk about it. So one of the things I noticed when I come to a stop and put my foot down, since I'm back a little farther, I can actually feel the side covers on my inner thigh, which isn't... It's not uncomfortable, it's just, I know they're there. And because the springs of the seat aren't where the folks over at Blue Collar Bobbers intended them to be, it feels like it kind of has like a little bit of extra spring to it, I guess. You guys know what noise the springs make. It almost feels like I'm bouncing around a little bit more just because that kind of fulcrum lever action over the spring. Now, their stiffest spring, the weight rating starts at 240 pounds and goes up. I'm 225, but they seem to have a little more give in their current position compared to when I rode this the first time. Yeah, because the side covers are like right there. Because initially the seat came, I don't know if you can see this, right up to about where the tank is, but now the side covers are kind of hitting my legs a little bit. I also keep bumping my exhaust with my right leg. That's kind of annoying. I'm really digging the seat, though. It looks fantastic, even though it's not mounted how it's supposed to be. And I guess it would kind of really be unfair of me to make a long-term comfort assessment because I don't have it configured the way it's supposed to be. I will say, though, that in order of, like, comfort, it goes stock seat, bobbers, and then the Mustang seat. If you want comfort, get the Mustang 100% every single day. I will sing that seat's praises until the end of time. But if you're looking for an awesome bobber seat that you do not need to modify, unless you want to do the same thing I did because you're 6 foot tall on a freaking mid-sized cruiser, definitely look at the Blue Collar Bobbers. And in addition to the seat, I also have the rear fender. And both products have been, I mean, I've been very impressed with the quality. And like I said before, I am not sponsored by Blue Collar Bobbers. However, if they want to send me something, I mean, I'm sure we could figure something out. And this is what I was really concerned about here, these speed bumps. Yeah, see, I am definitely bouncing in this seat, like, quite a bit. And I still have the factory shocks on this bike. Yeah, the way it's configured now, the springs are pretty much under my cheeks. So I'm getting that extra lever action. And this is kind of my typical way home from work, too, so I'm going to be seeing a lot of these speed bumps. And this is with the factory shocks on before I even put the hard struts on. Yeah, it feels like something's moving. Like I can feel the springs under, you know, I can feel them like they're moving around down there, so I got to double check the tightness of everything when I get back. Either that or take speed bumps super slow, which once I put struts on, I'm going to probably want to do anyway. So, I guess we'll probably just leave it in this configuration. And I'm talking about the seat, I mean, because I'm definitely putting those hard struts on, like, soon. Because I gotta know. I just gotta know what it's like. That's how I ended up with the TJ Brutal fork extensions. Because I got so curious and I kept thinking about them and thinking about them and thinking about them. Then I just ended up buying them and putting them on the bike. At least that's what I plan on doing. I might chicken out and put the lowering shocks on there so I got a little bit more cushion. Or actually, you know what? I'll leave it up to you guys. Whichever one gets the most votes, either the hard struts or the lowering shocks, that's the one I'll do. I'll say this, if I do the struts and I don't like it, I'm putting the shocks on. Because I do ride this thing, like, on the regular. So, but all in all, I still really like the seat. Time will tell if the configuration I have will actually hold up Hopefully I don't end up ruining anything. And if you guys wanted to see the first go around with this seat, you can check out this video right here. As always, y'all be good. See ya.